Hello, Cindy Benson here. I would like to share with you a video, it's a short video, of some beautiful training. So a couple of points that I want to make are that I strongly advocate for teaching all the dogs here on my ranch how to hand target, how to put their noses on my hand, or how to follow a hand target. These two puppies, this is Rosemary and Basil. They've been with me, a month or so maybe. They are 4-month-old Great Pyrenees pups. I usually bring puppies into the granary here and do clicker work with them to teach hand targeting. For a variety of reasons, I didn't do that with these dogs. I worked with them live out on the property as I moved them around with livestock populations and into different fields. And I used a verbal marker and verbal reinforcement with that, tactile reinforcement as well. I wasn't really sure until this video, until this training, how well they had learned that, and my plan was to come in here and tune up those two behaviors that I'd been teaching them with a clicker. So they have done a little bit of clicker work, just enough to understand what a clicker is, and enough to understand that marking a behavior, they act, I mark, they get reinforced. They understand that loop. So that's my definition of if a dog has been taught to be a clicker dog. So they come into this training with that understanding. The person that's doing the training is a person that's novel to them and novel to me. This is the first time that I've watched her do any clicker training. She was a visitor here. In this instant where she's looking at me, I am asking her to ask for these behaviors a different way, because she was asking for hand targeting and walking around. I asked her to stand still and test the dogs and see if they were following her hand rather than following her feet, because these little dogs are good at following me. So I'll let you watch this video, and we'll stop and start it and talk about it a little bit probably. So here we go. She's got a lot of attention on her from the dogs. So there she's walking and wiggling her fingers, and the dog is following her hand target, paying attention, staying really engaged and happy. It's right here that I'm not sure how much the dogs understand the hand and not following the feet. That's better. So in that, no feet moving, so no body prompt other than the cue being introduced and the pups going to it and putting a nose in. When working with two puppies, one gets marked for the behavior, both puppies get paid. So that's what's going on here. And notice how relaxed and soft those two dogs are. They know that the treat is coming. They know that they don't need to compete with each other. They have a lot of trust in each other. And that is a trained behavior that I've taught them out on the ranch and doing everyday work with them. That puppy comes from a long way away. That's really cool. And that pup, that's Basil. That's Rosemary. That's pretty lovely. Notice that both puppies know that if there's a mark, both get paid. They stay with her, and that's beautiful. That's follow target. And I do that a lot with them out on the ranch every single day of their lives here. But this handler did it really cleanly in front of me, and it demonstrates how fluent they are in this behavior, how well they understand it, and how relaxed and confident they are in now giving a behavior that they've learned that is really easy for them to do. So happy tail wags, a lot of attention that she's giving this handler, both of them are. Continued success here. Training sessions with LGDs should be really short. This one's gone on longer than I would normally ask dogs to work, but these dogs are asking to work that long. That's lovely. That's using a hand target to bring a dog to you. I use it as recall out on the ranch. So this is one of the ways that I began to teach loose leash walking. If I can teach a dog to follow my fingers next to me, follow target, and then when I put a leash on a dog and I put my fingers back there and ask him to follow target, the behavior is just the same. The leash being added isn't anything. So I count on having taught a dog to stay with me and follow me before I put a leash on and enforce it with the leash. A leash is for safety for me, it's not instructive. So I don't have dogs that pull on leashes very much because their happy place is right there next to me, because that's always been reinforced. The other thing is that I want to be efficient in the way that I use my dogs. If I'm out in a field and I need to bring a dog to me, or I need to move a dog through livestock and get him to stay with me, in no way do I want to have to go get a leash, put something on the dog, and move them through. I want to be able to use my body and my voice and my relationship because I always have them. So these dogs in real time, since they have gotten here, they came at 10 weeks of age, I think. I use the follow target behavior and the touch target behavior every time they come in and out of a gate. I use the touch to the left of the gate. When they look at that hand target, I mark it, and then I open the gate wide, and then I thank them for having done that. On the other side of the gate, if I need to bring one dog through and not two, I open the gate a little bit, put my wiggly fingers in front of one dog, and that dog knows to come to me and follow that target. The other dog hasn't been asked to come through, so the other dog doesn't try. It just makes life with LGDs so soft and fluid and easy, and they know what I'm going to ask of them because physical cues are very effective with dogs. They understand them really well. I often add my voice to this too, partly because I'm a human and I just do. Like, I'll put my hand out and say touch. It's redundant. The dogs don't need to be told that. But in doing that, I add a second cue to that behavior, a verbal cue and the presentation of the physical cue. So if the dog is not looking at me and I put a hand out there and I say touch, my dogs will spin around, look for what they're touching, run over and put their noses in my hand. And it's just, training can be really easy and really fun, and I believe in teaching dogs behaviors that make their life easier with me and my life easier with them in the specialized work that they do. I reinforce for eye contact. I teach them to touch my hand and follow my target. Those are the three basics, and those basic skills are enough for me to build everything else. These two puppies are ready to go home. They've learned everything they need to learn with me. They know how to work in all kinds of different fields. They've worked with let's see, pigs, donkeys, cows, sheep, and goats very successfully. I can redirect their, if they're being fast and I want them to slow down a little bit, I can move my body just a little, speak to them, they glance at me, I mark and reinforce that as eye contact, and they charge over to me to get a snuggle, and then we walk off again. So they've worked with all those different animals in all these different fields. I've also used them to mentor other puppies, and they do all of that with the confidence that you see in front of you here. Slow, soft, sweet, easy dogs. And starts with this. So this is their graduation ceremony as I see it. They've shown me here with a stranger that they are happy to give this behavior. They understand it. It's been super easy for me to teach. As I said, I never got out a clicker or food. I just walked around the ranch doing the training that I do. And I naturally ask dogs of this all the time, every day. So they picked it up while I was doing my ranch work. I didn't have to create stage situations to teach this behavior. I didn't have to take time away from being a rancher and having a lot of jobs here to teach these puppies how to do what they need to know for me to live with them easily. So my challenge to you is, this is fun, check it out. Give it a try. Teaching a hand target and follow a target is a very easy thing to teach dogs. They understand it well, they like the work, they're happy to participate, and when I do this kind of training with my dogs for the rest of their lives, they're happy to come along and have an opportunity to train with me, because it's always been as much fun as what you're seeing right here. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Thanks for joining.